and welcome to Happy Hour Yoga with Robin Thibault. Today I'm going to do a very brief slow flow or vinyasa class, something everybody can do. Going to try to fit as much as I can into about 30 minutes so you can grab your practice and go, so to speak. I'll follow up with probably a short yin on another video. So for today we're going to start in child's pose, and I like to start because it's your first pose, easy with your knees the width of the mat and your toes to touch. Also active hands, spreading your fingers, lots of energy flowing through those fingertips. And then just sink into your hips as best as you can. You can drop your forehead and maybe roll it from side to side, reaching your fingers forward and pressing your hips a little closer back to your heels. Draw your shoulder blades towards each other and down towards your sacrum. And then draw your shoulders away from your ears so you're fully engaged. And then start to think about your core. We practice our vinyasa, our yoga, with Ujjayi breath, which is a breath in through the nose and out through the nose. It's a victorious sound, so you should hear the sound of your breath. I have my able assistant Sailor today. You may see him wandering in and out of the video. So you want to press through your finger pads as you come up. Wrist right under your shoulder blades, legs hip width apart. And then let's just start to stretch the spine, couldn't get the words out, by doing some cat and cows, lifting your chest, drawing your shoulders away, and then rounding your back. I like to curl to the balls of my feet, either with cat or cow, it doesn't matter, whichever you prefer. But just really let go here. Press through those finger pads, Spider-Man hands I call them, and really let that belly drop, lift that heart, and just start to open up to your practice today. Open up to your breath, finding out the length, finding that pause in the in-breath, and then lengthening that out-breath so you can really establish your practice, your breath right now. And we'll just do one more of these. You can do as many as you like in your own practice. And then you're going to come back to tabletop, and we're going to float your tabletop today. So I want you to curl to the balls of your feet and just find your core by lifting your knees slightly up. So you're really engaging that Uddiyana Bandha. Belly button tucks in and up. You're feeling the strength and the heat in your arms. Take one more full breath. No crease in your neck so your gaze stays down. And then just push back into downward facing dog. So your first downward facing dog, you want to drop your head so your ears are surrounded by your biceps. And then start to stretch your hamstrings out, bending one knee and then the other. Keep drawing your shoulders back and down towards your sacrum, your low back. And just feel out your body. Remember your Spider-Man hands pressing through your finger pads. And then take one more breath, find some stillness. Walk your toes to touch and lift your right leg up. So we start with an internal rotation, pinky toe towards the mat, and then just gently start to circle out your foot, your ankle one way and then the other, point and flex, whatever feels good. And then let's just open up, stacking your right hip on top of your left, really feeling it out. You might be able to look under your left arm and see your right foot. Take one more breath to really open up, and then exhale, press that heel to the back wall, reset, take a big breath in, draw your knee to your nose. Maybe you get there today, it's core plank, maybe not, and then quietly step it through, finding low lunge. Drop to your knee, take a moment, reset, find your breath, reach up. Big breath in, spin your pinky, spread those fingers, goddess arms, open up your back a little bit. It's a beautiful thing. And then inhale, reach yourself all the way up. As you exhale, windmill your arms, taking your right arm back, your left arm forward, and find an easy twist. Looking to your back thumb. 2 more breaths. One more full breath in. Empty that breath. Come back to your grounded crescent lunge. Reach up. Big breath in, huge breath out. Drop your hands, straighten your front leg. Now I'm really tight in my hamstrings. I cycle and do a couple of other things. So this is really difficult for me. If it is for you, keep your foot grounded or go deeper. Coming into your heel, lifting your toes towards your chest. Take a big breath in, sink a little more back, and then gently walk forward. Drop your hands on either side of that right foot. Lift your back knee, step back, finding your high push-up. Again, you're engaging your core. Take a huge breath in, shoulders away from your ears. Press to your finger pads. Shift forward and slowly keep your elbows in, lower all the way down. Inhale, come to the tops of your feet. Baby cobra. Again, tight back. Don't go very high. I don't get very high. And then exhale, lower. Now I want you to take your hands about mat width apart. Steeple out those fingers. Inhale, lift up. Maybe you'll get a little more stretch. Exhale, come down. And then this time, inhale, come up. Look over your right shoulder. Big breath in, come forward. Exhale, lower down. Next, in breath, come back up. Exhale, look over your left shoulder. Fill all the way up, come back to center. Drop all the way down. Draw your hands back to your lower rib cage. Press in, upward facing dog or cobra, your choice. Roll over your toes, downward facing dog. Walk your toes to touch. Lift your left leg, point and flex, circle it one way, then the other, and then bend and stack. So you're going to notice that both sides are not the same. Do the best you can. Keep breathing and opening up that left side body. Take one more breath. Straighten your leg, press that heel to the back wall, pinky toe towards the mat, big breath in. As you exhale, knee to your nose. Step quietly through. Find your low lunge. Reach high. Big breath. Come into those goddess arms. Open that heart. Feel the back. Get nice and pink. Nice and warm. One more breath. Exhale. Inhale, reach back up to that crescent lunge. And then this time, windmill those arms. Left arm back, right arm forward. Find your drishti or find your left thumb. Big breath in. Huge breath out. Inhale, reach all the way back up. Drop your hands, straighten your left leg, half split, half Hanumanasana. Do the best you can. We're not twins on both sides of our body, so you're going to feel different. Go with how your body feels. Big breath in, no competition between sides. Huge breath out. Shift forward, drop your hands, step back. High push-up, no time to waste. Chaturanga, low push-up, don't go too low. Inhale, find your upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Huge breath out. Bend your knees and walk or float. Top of your mat, toes touch. Halfway lift as you breathe in. Fold as you breathe out. Inhale, reach up, rise up. Stepping back so you can see me. Exhale, standing half moon, take it to the right side. Open up your left side body. Pay no attention to our trees. They're beautiful, aren't they? Inhale, reach up. Exhale, take it over to the other side. Big breath in. Huge breath out. Come all the way back up. Find that goddess arms and open up that heart. Breathe. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold through your heart. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, separate your feet 2 fists width apart. And find ragdoll. Opposite hands to opposite biceps. Just stretch out your spine, shake your head. Do what you need to do to feel good. You can also honor your body by taking your hands to your shins, hands to the floor, keeping your knees soft, resting your hands on your thighs many ways. Slowly, I want you to articulate your spine, stacking one vertebrae at a time, coming all the way up. Reach up, hands together to your heart. Bow forward. Inhale to a flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, drop your hands, step your left foot back, find warrior one. So take time to set yourself up so you can square your hips, pulling your right hip back by taking your left foot and turning the toes to about 10 o'clock. Taking up as much space as you can, but more concerned about staying square. It's better for your back. Uddiyana Bandha, belly button tucks in and up. Big reach. Big breath in. Huge breath out. Again, inhale and exhale. Now I want you to take one more breath. Empty that breath as you find those goddess arms and that back bend. Now fill up, reach up, and exhale, open yourself up to warrior two. So warrior two, you want to take up more space on your mat. Push your front knee towards your pinky toe. Reach those arms, stretch. Uddiyana Bandha, but find ease in your neck and your shoulders. So it's a powerful, powerful pose. Take a big breath in, huge breath out. Interlace your fingers at the small of your back. Press your palms together to open up a little more if you can. And then when you're ready, surrender, humbled warrior. Dropping your head down towards the floor. If you can, right shoulder right inside that right back foot. Take one more breath. Let that breath all the way out. And then inhale, coming back up to warrior two. Flip your right palm. Reach it forward, and then exalt your warrior, taking that right arm back, left arm down. Stay in your core. If you want to do a half bind, you can. You can do a full bind, many things to do here. We'll stay with a half for this practice. Reach that arm back. Look up if you can. Sink a little deeper. Take one more breath. Release your left arm down your leg. Straighten your right leg. Coming into triangle, but reverse triangle. Staying with that reverse. Take a big breath in. Exhale completely. Bring your arms back to warrior two. Cock your left hip. Reach your right arm. Stretch as far as you can. And then surrender your right hand to your foot, your shin, the floor, whatever you can. And your left arm reaches up. Again, active hands, many ways to explore your core here. First, start by stacking your shoulders on top of your shoulders, your hips on top of your hips. It's not how low you go, it's how stacked you stay. If you want to go a little deeper into your core, you can streamline taking that left arm forward and lifting your right arm as if you were holding a beach ball. Stay there, one more breath. Empty that breath all the way out. Come all the way back up. Soften your right knee. Take a big breath in. Windmill your arms down. Come into a crescent lunge. From crescent lunge, stay here. Big breath in. You can use your block or just plant your hand on the mat and just twist it out. Take that right arm up. Big breath in. Huge breath out. Two more. Inhale and exhale. Find one more full breath in. Let it all out. Drop your right hand. Shift your weight forward. Lift your left foot up. Standing split. Big hamstring stretch. If you need a block here, you can use it to help. If you want to play with balance, you can take one hand or both to your right leg. If you fall, so what? That's part of life. Keep lifting, stretching. Take one more breath. And carefully drop your left foot next to your right. Big breath in, halfway lift. Exhale it out. Inhale, Utkatasana. Find your chair pose. Again, moving back so you can fully see me. So you want the weight to be in your heels and your toes to touch. Really bring your inner thighs towards each other and sink as deep as you can, but keep your chest lifted. And we're going to Arta. We're going to flatten our back. Helps you out a little bit, staying low. Keep the weight in your heels, reach your arms back. Inhale, come back up. Find length. Exhale, fold. Find length again. Inhale, chest lifts. This time, exhale, bring your hands to your heart and twist to your right. Take your left elbow, tuck it outside your right thigh. If that's not available to you, just come up a little higher. Try to keep your knees in alignment and your weight in your heels. And then as you exhale, keep twisting, lifting your sternum, your chest to your thumb knuckles. Rinsing, detoxing here. Big breath in, big breath out. 2 more. Uddiyana Bandha. And exhale. Keep dropping your hips. Take 1 more full breath in. Let your breath go. And release. Fold. Separate your feet 2 fists width apart. Padangusthasana. Peace fingering the big toe of each foot. Inhale, lengthen and straighten. And exhale, just surrender. Bend your knees. Elbows. Shake your head. Yes and no. You can sigh it out, lion's breath out, big breath in through your nose, and then let it all out. 1 more breath, let it go. Heel toe your feet to touch. Press down into your feet, rise all the way up. Exhale as you fold forward. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale, drop your hands. This time, warrior 1, left foot forward. Right foot back, right foot points to 2 o'clock. Notice the differences in your sides. Work with that difference. Pull that left hip back. Squaring your hips, active fingers. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, goddess arms, open up that chest. Feel your back stretch. Keep your core engaged. Take 1 more breath. Exhale completely. Inhale, reach all the way up, find that length. Exhale, come out to warrior 2. Take time to set up. Line up your heel to heel or heel to arch. Stretch, reaching those fingers forward and back. Get as deep as you comfortably can. Take a big breath. Interlace your fingers, palms to touch if you can. Open up that chest, surrender, humbled warrior. Head towards the floor, gaze towards your back foot. And left shoulder inside your left leg if that's possible for you. Keep breathing in and pressing up. See where your body goes. Inhale and exhale. This is a powerful pose. Take 1 more breath. Empty it out. Use your core. Come all the way back up. Warrior 2. Fill up. Flip your left palm. Reverse. Find that bind or do something different on this side. Reach that arm back. Sink a little deeper. Feel that internal rotation or external rotation and that inner thigh and hip flexor stretch in this pose. Big breath in, big breath out. Straighten your left leg, Finding your reverse triangle. Again, sliding your right arm down your right leg, reaching back, filling up, letting it out. Bring your arms back out. Cock your right hip, reach your left arm forward. Surrender, Utthita Trikonasana. So again, looking up, reaching up, staying here. You don't have to do the same on both sides. Or streamlining, taking that right arm over your ear and your left arm out as if you were holding a beach ball. Stay with your core. Take a big breath in. Huge breath out. Come all the way back up. Warrior 2. Bend your front knee. Windmill your arms down. Come to the ball of your right foot. Crescent lunge. Right hand stays down, block or not. Left arm reaches up. Big breath. Exhale it out. Another in and out. Take 1 more big breath in. Empty it all out. Drop your left hand. Shift your weight. Hop back up. Standing split. Again, use a block or not. Use your hands to balance. Again, if you fall, so what? You get the prana shake going in that standing leg. Keep lifting and surrendering your chest to your thighs. Take one more breath. Drop your right to meet your left. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair. Utkatasana. Again, moving back so you can see me. Big breath in. Weight is in your heels. Wrap your inner thighs towards each other. Lift your chest. As you exhale, fold Ardha, flat back. Big breath in. Huge breath out. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, reach back up. Hands to your heart center. Twist to your left. Detoxing again, this time your emotional side. So dropping your seat, wrapping your hands, lifting your chest towards your thumb knuckles, and breathing. Breathing in all new good stuff. Exhaling out anything you don't need. 2 more breaths. 1 more big breath in. Empty that breath. And then release, forward fold. This time Padahastasana. Separate your feet, shovel your hands, toes to wrist creases. I stay very bent in this pose because I'm not as flexible. You don't have to do Padahastasana. You can go back to Padagustasana. Any forward fold that allows you to let go. Keep drawing your shoulders away from your ears, shaking your head, breathing in through your nose. And if you want, out through your mouth. And then carefully, slowly release. Walk your toes to touch. Press down onto your feet. Rise all the way up. Reach high. Bring your hands to your heart center. So we're going to go to balance. We're not going to close with any stretches today. I'm going to save that for my next video. So we'll start with an eagle balance. We're going to combine everything into some really quick balances. So an eagle, reach up as you breathe in. Wrap your right leg around your left. You can stay grounded if you want. Your right arm goes under your left. Find that Uddiyana Bandha. Drop your shoulders, but lift your elbows and stack those shoulders right on your hips, right over your hips. Take 1 more breath. As you exhale, take your elbows to your knees and hold for 3, 2, 1. Release, warrior 3. Reach your arms forward. Send your right leg, reach back, grab the inside edge of your right foot and make your way into dancer. Squaring your hips, pressing your foot into your hand, and take 1 more breath and release and come back to Tadasana. And then here we go on the left side. Inhale, reach up. Eagle on the left, left arm under, left leg over. Stack your shoulders over your hips, elbows up. Uddiyana Bandha. Draw your elbows to your knees. Stay in your core for 3, 2. Release, reach out, warrior 3. Pinky toe towards the mat. Long spine, big breath in. Huge breath out. And then reach back. Grab the inside edge of your left foot. Finding dancer on the left side. Again, squaring your hips, pressing your foot into your hand, reaching, and then finding release back into Tadasana. And finally, we'll end with tree pose. Right leg anywhere along your left leg, above your knee or below. Any arms, and any drishti. So we live in Florida, and recently we had a hurricane. So maybe you've got a wobbly tree. Maybe you want to change your perspective on life and look up or close your eyes and then carefully release. Right foot to meet your left. Tree pose, other side. Left leg in. Any arms. You can try something different. You can put an eagle in your tree. You can reverse namaste. Just press your foot into your thigh and press your thigh back into your foot to create balance. Take 1 more breath. release. That's it for part 1 of this video series. We'll do restorative in the next one. Stay tuned.